Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Xblick right here with you guys with the I'm pretty sure it's the sixth part of What If Deku was Captain Falcon. Now, if you guys are absolutely hyped for this part, then make sure to smash the like button, subscribe button, all of that jazz. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas, then hit them up in the comments and I will read them, and if they're good, I'll probably do them. But anyway, hope you guys do enjoy this. Remember, God is awesome, you guys are too, and let's just get straight into this epic what if, which is what if Deku was Captain Falcon. Let's go! Now, before this part starts up, I just gotta say thank you guys so much for 100 subs. I've got our 100 sub special coming up soon. I just have to finish off the script and then I'll get it to you as soon as possible. It's going to be a pretty long movie, and yeah, hopefully you guys really do enjoy that. Apart from that, let's just get straight into the recap. Where we last left off, pretty much the USJ was just finished off. Falcon got his knee smacked and kind of dislocated, broken, all of that. All Might gave the Nomu the slap as he went sent into orbit, and pretty much the rest just came into as canon. As kind of they all kind of trained for the sports festival and all that, as feelings started to bloom for, or blossom, for Deku and Melissa. And we're just getting into the sports festival right now, as Deku has just done his speech and we're about to get into the obstacle course. So let's get straight into this what if. And the first challenge is an obstacle course, as everybody erupts in excitement that this is going to be a massive obstacle race, and all of that is going to be so cool, as everybody lines up for the obstacle race, as Midnight kind of signals for them 3, 2, 1, go, as the entire kind of area freezes up, the entire tunnel freezes up, and everybody can't move as they're freaking out like, what's going on? And then they just hear a sonic boom, as fire and sparks and just explosions go straight through the ice, ripping it to shreds, as they see a just line go in the distance, as they see Deku, who slows down as he goes around and waves behind him, kind of taunting Todoroki. As that happens, Todoroki gets mad as everybody else is like, whoa, what's going on? And pretty much all of 1A kind of gets out of that, as they've already seen this happen before. As that happens, Deku is in the lead with Todoroki in second, as they hear explosions and an angry voice scream, Deku! I'm gonna kill you! As they turn around and see Bakugo go back, just go absolutely nuts, as he's coming for them. He's coming for their heads, as he's kind of boosting off with his explosions, getting ready. Deku's kind of just boosting along, and so is Todoroki, as they get to the first challenge, which is the kind of 0-pointer robots and all of the robots. As that happens, Todoroki is about to freeze them all until Deku, who Todoroki has caught up to Deku is kind of taunting him, as Deku just jumps up and punches one of the 0-pointers down, as it hits another one, taking down both of them and like 5 other robots. As he does that, as he boosts across and just gasses it, he's had enough of Todoroki. He is boosting it out of there. As Deku gets to the second part of the obstacle race, which is that canyon place with all the random wires and all that. As Deku, he doesn't even worry about the wires, he just jumps. He just jumps over each and every one, kind of like leapfrogging from each kind of platform. As he gets to the place, and he gets like over to the other side fairly easily. As he gets to the final place, which is the landmines, as he gives it the gas and just boosts it across, missing every single landmine. As he gets into the stadium, as Midnight calls out that Midoriya has won the obstacle race. After that, I'm going to say Bakugo comes second, Todoroki third, and Melissa fourth. Or, no, Melissa won't have... I reckon Melissa came sixth. Because there's also Ida and all those guys who are really fast. So, I reckon Melissa came like fifth or sixth, around there. As that happened. So, after that, Midnight kind of explains that the next thing will be the team kind of capture the flag, I guess, whatever it is, where you have to steal the headbands kind of thing, as they have that. And Deku, he is given 10,000 points. Not 10,000 points, 10 million points. Sorry. Yeah, he's given 10 million points as everybody just stares daggers at him as he just exclaims in victory. He's just like, yes! Let's go! A challenge! As everybody's just looking at him like, are you mental? Just everybody's like, what are you on? And yeah, so they kind of just wondering like, what is he on? As he's just really excited the fact that he's got 10 million points. And yeah, so after that, Deku, he kind of just stands there as Melissa comes up to him and asks, like, can she be on his team? And he's like, yeah, sure. And pretty much he goes, another person with pink hair comes along and she like asks if she can be part of his team, and he's like, yeah, sure, why not, as this is Mei Hatsume. And he goes to Tokiyami saying, yo, you want to be part of my team? And he's like, yep, let's go. So how the formation is going to go, it's going to go pretty much the same way as Midoriya is kind of on the top and all the others are down the bottom holding him up. As that pretty much it all starts as everybody comes boosting for him, as Deku, he just clenches his fist as he screams, Falcon! Punch! As he punches the air, causing like 5 of the teams just boosting away and just flying away and dying. Yep. Yeah, they all kind of get knocked off. They're like, oh no, they've all lost. As that happens, everybody's like, oh damn. And everybody's just kind of going for Midoriya, but he's just giving them none of that as he just slaps them all. As Midoriya, he ends up coming first. Sorry about that. Midoriya, he ends up coming first with Todoroki coming second, Bakugo coming third, and Shinzo coming fourth. And there were a couple close calls, as when Ida did his Recipro Burst, Todoroki was about a centimeter away from Deku's headband, but he just slightly dodged out of the way as Todoroki's hand grazed across the headband. Yeah, so during this, like, Deku has they also got like other headbands from other people as well, just to like show them that they are way out of their league. And yeah, so that all happened, and we're just gonna get straight into the 1v1s. As pretty much before this, like, the break does happen as Todoroki confronts Deku with his relationship with Falcon, as he asks, like, are you some secret love child with Falcon, of like Captain Falcons or something, as Deku just loses the plot. He's just like, what are you on? He just loses it. He just finds this the funniest thing. He's like, You think I'm this child of Captain... Do we look anything alike? Like, look at me, look at him. He's, like, American. I'm Japanese. Like, he's got brown hair. I've got green hair. We look nothing alike. The only thing similar between us is our quirks, and that is it. Like, what in your right mind caused you to get to that conclusion? Like, what? Like, what is... So it's like, you may be able to act dumb now, Midoriya, but I will find the truth. As Deku's like, yeah, sure, why not? You do that. As the first battle is announced, as it's Deku versus Shinzo. As before this, Ojiro does explain to Deku that, well, what he believes Shinzo's quirk is, which is him talking and mind controlling from talking. So Midoriya, he does take that into mind, as he's like, yeah, so yeah, so let's just get straight into this. So like Deku says, like, let's get straight into this, as he like goes up to the place and they go to the kind of stage, to the arena. As he goes up to Shinzo, and Shinzo like says, like, just starts insulting everybody, being like, you know, that monkey guy, he's pretty dumb. You know, all those other people, they're pretty dumb. You're pretty dumb. And like, how do you feel about the fact that you've got such a strong quirk? Like, you're so blessed. How does it feel to just be above everyone else? As Deku just face palms, he's just like, oh my goodness, are you that dense? It's like, he just says that to himself. He doesn't say it to Shinzo. But yeah, he's like, oh my goodness. As Shinzo, he's like, just keeps going at him, as Midnight says start. As Deku gives Shinzo his, like, just lets him do his thing for a couple minutes. He's like, come on, like he just starts insulting him. He's like, bro, like, what are you on? Like, how does it feel that you've got such a strong quirk? You're so blessed, unlike us. We have no chance of getting into this, like, blah, 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 blah. As Deku's like, oh my goodness, did you not hear my talk a couple days ago? Like, whenever you came up to us, he's like thinking that in his head. He's like, oh my goodness, this person is dense. As Deku's like, alright, well, time to end this. As Shinzo just had enough, and he starts saying, like, why won't you say anything? As he starts running up to him with his fists up, he's ready to punch him. As he punches Midoriya, but as he like just about to connect with Midoriya's face, Midoriya's gone. He's like, huh? As he just feels a tap on his shoulder, as he just turns around and sees Deku with his fist engulfed in flames, as he screams, Falcon! Boop, as he touches Shinzo on the nose. As Shinzo just gets in, he just, like, doesn't faints on contact. He's just, like, just stressed out. He's just gone. He's just knocked out from that. As Midoriya, he places him down. It's like, yeah, okay. Slap. And slaps Shinzo in the face, waking him back up. And Shinzo's like, huh, what's going on? He's like, yeah, you lost. But, yeah, like, actually train. Like, I will help you train if you want, and whatever. Like, I will help you out if you need help. Because you've got potential, Shinzo. You've got potential. And, yeah, so, Shinzo, he starts hearing up. He's like, you really think that? And Deku's like, yeah, definitely. And yeah, so anyway, after that they leave, and all the fights go the same until Melissa versus Bakugo, because Melissa takes the role of Ochako. As they start fighting, is pretty much Melissa, she can actually like handle herself against Bakugo, so she's going hand to hand, throwing the hands, kicks, beating this man. But Bakugo's also dodging and exploding her and all that. As Bakugo, like during this, he's just like, after this I'm gonna kick your boyfriend's ass. as Melissa just stops and blushes as she just covers her face. She's like, no! And Mark goes like, he just lets off a small explosion in her face. She's like, oh goody, snaps her back into it as they just start going at it until Bakugo finally lets off a big enough explosion to knock Melissa out of the ring. Yeah. After this, Midori, what is it? After this, Endeavor confronts Deku, saying like, you will help my Shoto use his fire, and like, if you do not, then you're dumb, or something like that. And yeah, so he's saying like, yo, you better get Shoto to use his fire, like, come on, I'm the number 2 hero. And Deku's like, look at me, man, look at me. Endeavor looks at him, he's like, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your status is. In my eyes, you're a self-concealed a-hole, so, like, you know, you only care about yourself, you've beaten your family, all of that, you're just a not nice person. So I'm not gonna help Shoto, like, use his fire for you. I'm gonna do it for himself, but I'm not gonna do it for you, because in my eyes, you're just a horrible person. So, yeah. His Endeavor's like, what did you say to me, boy? Deku just, like, he's about to, like, punch Deku, but Deku's already behind him. He says, I'll see you out there, Endeavor. Endeavor's like, I didn't even see him move. like what? I didn't even see him move. Oh, well, he's some kid, I can beat him anyway. Because Endeavor's a horrible person. But yeah, after this, like, Todoroki and Deku, they get up on stage as soon as Midnight says, you, fight. Todoroki uses, like, a big ice ball as Deku just punches it, sending it flying back. As Todoroki has to stop himself with ice, and Deku's like, if you keep doing this, you'll keep frostbite. So, you're never gonna get stronger, or you're never gonna beat me. The only way to beat me is by, using the other, the little bit warmer side of your body, using that one. Yeah. Being cold isn't a very good thing, being warm-hearted, being warm left-sided. That's where it's at, Todoroki. As Todoroki's eyes just widen, he's like, did my father get you up to this? How much is he paying you? And Deku's just like, what? Endeavor, he ain't what? No, seriously though, like, Endeavor is not making me do this. I'm doing this for your sake. Everybody's here giving them their I can't speak. Everyone's giving it their all, and here you are, going at it, half quirked, going at 50%. What do you think we are? Like some weak people you can just put on the ground? Facts check, Todoroki. You're not. Like, there are a lot of people here who can beat you with, like, you on your left, just with your left side. Heck, some people here might be able to defeat you with both your sides. Like, if you think about it, some people could have a super strong rock quirk where none of that works on them. Someone could have an intangibility quirk where you just phase through you and it won't touch you or touch them. Who knows, but all I know is if you go on this half-ass, then, well, you're not gonna get this kind of satisfaction that you could. Like, who cares about annoying your father because, using his quirk, or his quirk in your eyes? What's better is beating him with his own quirk, if that's what you're thinking. It's Todoroki's eyes widening, he's like, huh? Like, I can annoy him by using his quirk. And he's like, yeah, get better at him with his own quirk. Like, look at this. And if that doesn't help you out, then think about this. It's your quirk. He doesn't control it. Like, what are you on? As Todoroki, he realizes he's like freaking out. He's like, oh my goodness. Like, whoa. As his left side starts sparking up as it just engulfs in fire. As Todoroki says, bold move, Midoriya, helping your own opponent to just defeat yourself. And Sticky's like, oh yeah, that's what I was wanting. That is what I was wanting. Okay, let's get into this. As Todoroki shoots a giant fire attack straight at Midoriya. Midoriya does just a punch square into the fire, dispersing it. As Todoroki, he prepares to shoot an ice blast at Midoriya, but he's already like in his face. As Todoroki prepares to use his ice, Deku spins around to his left side as Todoroki's left side engulfs in flames. As Midoriya, he jumps back, punches the air, causing the flames to disperse as he kicks Todoroki square in the side of the head, knocking him out as he gets sent out of the ring. Like, during this, like, after Todoroki kind of uses his fire, and everyone's like, yes, Shoto! And soon you'll be able to surpass me, you'll be able to fulfill the reason you were born, and all that. And Todoroki just, like, he ain't listening. He's like, this guy's kind of dumb. But yeah. So, after that, all the matches kind of go the same until it gets to Deku versus Ida. As Ida gets ready to, kind of boost, because he thinks, like, there's only one way of defeating him. If he gets one hit on me, I'm gone. So I have to boost out of the ring before he can get to me. As Ida, he, kind of Midnight says, fight, as Ida boosts himself towards Midoriya, as he's just about to grab him, but Midoriya goes to the left as he puts his left leg, just brings his left leg up to kind of Ida's skull, as Ida's moving straight into it, as he gets kind of kicked square in the face, knocking kind of him down, as he gets kicked off the stage. As Ida's like, damn, well, that's disappointing. As yeah, after this, it is now Deku versus Bakugo, as everybody's like cheering them on, being like, yeah, let's go, it's so good. As Deku and Bakugo, before this, they're in like the prepping room and all that, as they're just in there like, right, I expect the best from you, don't hold back or I'm gonna kill you. As Deku's like, yeah, sure, like, I'll go full out. Yeah. As Bakugo's like, seriously, like, you go all out, like, come on. As Deku's like, yeah, I'll go all out. I'll go all out, Bakugo. I'll go all out, Kantan. I'll go as hard as I can. I will just the absolute maximum effort, Bakugo. Maximum effort. As Bakugo's like, okay, cool. So anyway, they go out and pretty much they're getting ready. Deku's kind of jumping up and down, striking himself up, rolling his shoulders as he's getting ready. Fire sparking off his hands as he just punches his punches his hand as smoke starts flaring up into it. As Bakugo, he's readying himself. His hands are sparking up, kind of explosions are sparking off his hands. As Midnight says, ready, go! As before anybody can see anything, they're both square in the middle. Bakugo hand towards Midoriya. Midoriya, his hand is bringing up into like a gut punch into Bakugo's stomach as they both let off their attacks. And that is where I am going to end this part off of What If Deku was Captain Falcon Part 6. So, hope you guys really did enjoy this part. If you did, then be sure to absolutely smash that subscribe button, all of that. Make sure the subscribe button is red, not red, don't make it red, make it grey. Grey subscribe button is where we're at. And yeah, if you guys got to this far, if you guys got to the end, comment down who you think is going to win the sports festival. But whether it's Bakugo or Deku, comment it down, and yeah, you'll find out in the next part. Also get ready for that 100 sub special, which should be coming out either tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, so hope you guys really did enjoy this. Remember, God is awesome, you guys are too, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys later on.